Oh, right. Which one are you in?
I'm on with my wife and my 2 kids. There's 4 of us in it. It's a crap league.
That's a really shit league.
Yeah, but I'm bottom.
I've got a mate of mine who's used AI to pick his teams.
Oh,
what's the joy in that?
The joy, unless you win, and then there's a lot of joy.
Oh, of course, because some of them are big pots. Some are like thousands of pounds you can win.
I checked the actual national one. I'm 11 millionth in the league.
11 million.
Yeah,
there's only 11 million in the.
There's not many in the league. It's going to be a tough season, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
To get up to even midway.
But you've got to do that. You've got to make sure everybody's who's injured and who's going to be captain that week and all. Yeah,
and then the transfers this week.
I can't be bothered.
So one of my lads doesn't like football at all. He just hates it.
Right.
He just randomly picked a team. He's top.
Right, he just picked it. Right, okay.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe he's using AI. I don't know.
Maybe he's using AI, or maybe actually Man United are using him to buy our goalkeepers.
Maybe that's it.
I think that's what's happening there. So so talking about controversial and a bit boring. I mean, when it comes to AI, again the weekend VAR. What?
It's bad.
Did you see the Fulham?
Oh, it was awful.
Right, there's been a call for a while now to have an ex-professional in the VAR.
Yeah.
I think there has to be.
Yeah.
But I think you need an ex-professional that was a bit of a, should we say, a bit of a shithouse on the pitch.
Oh, yeah. Someone who left the foot in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a Troy Deeney.
Oh, that'd be nice, yeah. Or who's the guy Mick Harford used to wear the thing around his head for Luton?
Yeah, Mick Harford.
Yeah, get him in.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's still alive.
He is. Yeah, he is. Yeah. I don't think he's enjoying Luton's last 2 years.
No,
but
time.
But yeah, so get an old pro in that was a bit, so we say, a bit dirty.
Yeah.
And that way they can look at the VAR and go, was he trying it on or is that a genuine foul or not? And then they'll know instantly. That's
a good idea because it was obvious. That's just the way you play the game, innit? And it's just his foot landing on. Because I always think it only takes one decision like that. The next time there's a decision like that, there's a precedent then, isn't it? And people go, well, maybe that is a foul, but it's clearly not. And it was even the supposedly neutral commentators, I don't even mean like the co-coms, like the neutral commentators were going, this is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, so the VARs, and then we had a couple of weeks before on a direct free kick when the first time any of us heard of the 1 yard from the wall rule.
Yeah,
when they denied it for that.
Yeah,
it seems like every season we start, there's always controversy about a VAR or rule change. Then it'll settle down, but why do they keep messing with it?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm not sure they've implemented that thing where they're trying to communicate to the crowd. So they've got the little Britney mic on the ref. Have you seen?
I've seen it.
And it doesn't sync up very well. There's a delay, and it's like he needs like a monitor speaker, or he needs to do a sound check or something because and people start cheering before he's actually finished the explanation. So it's
but people start cheering now before the end of a minute's silence. You know, yeah. But they're trying to do it like the rugby. In rugby, it's clear when they use the video referee, he's clear with his decisions.
Very clear.
And so on, and you know, but I don't want to. Right, I don't want to sound like I'm dumping on referees, but
dump away.
Rugby referees seem to be probably better educated.
Well,
there's something about the sport, though, isn't it? They're all
grammar school kids.
They're all grammar school kids who all went to good unis and sort of make some income from farming. I imagine that's true. I imagine they all went to agricultural college.
A lot of them own a tractor, don't they?
Exactly, they do. I mean, they don't like ride it, but you know, they probably have a member of staff for that. But there's that vibe. There's that vibe about them. It's rugby union we're talking about here as well, not league.
And it's hard to disrespect someone who owns a tractor, isn't it, to the face? Because you think, well, they could have a combine harvester as well. And
let's be honest. If you start pissing off somebody who owns a tractor and it's a big one, he could just get out ahead of you in traffic every day for the next year and just ruin your life.
You see, I was thinking he could mess up your front lawn, but that's way worse.
I think
just getting in your way in rush hour.
Or the manure scattering. That's a big one the farmers do.
Yeah.
I don't know if any rugby players. I would imagine some have been behind it, but
I'm sure.
Yeah,
the slurry truck.
The slurry truck up the side of a bank.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Dirty protest. My mum used to say when I got out the car and I could smell that, she used to go, "It's good for your lungs."
Yeah, I used to get told that.
Is that true?
No, it's not. It can't be.
It can't be good for your lungs.
Because it's a mixture of
effluent,
sulfur. Also, it can't be good for you. I mean, sulfur's poisonous, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's why they added that smell to gas to let you know that you're in trouble. Yeah.
Did they? I didn't know.
Yeah, because natural gas, what we have, doesn't smell.
Really?
So they've added a smell to it, so we could tell when there's a gas leak.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Because it took years of
People
houses
dying.
blowing up. Right, oh, we couldn't smell anything. Oh, yeah, there's no smell to it.
Oh, that's why.
So they had like an eggy smell.
Oh, right, okay. It is very eggy.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea behind
Just
it.
on rugby referees, rugby's one of the few sports that I don't follow really, and I went on tour with the rugby team once, even though I've never played rugby,
Right?
Because we were going to Napa, and I just wanted to go on a holiday. So
Yeah.
they all tried to. Well, I got a squad number. They tried to give me like a position, and I said I'm not playing a single minute here. And they were like trying to mock me for not playing, and I
Right.
just took it because I thought I'm just going to get tackled once and break my shoulder.
Well, exactly. And your holiday's ruined. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't go to the phone party that night in Napa,
Napa.
which was my reason for going. But the rugby referees, they all call them sir. So
Yes
what I
and
was
no.
experiencing, they were giving them like absolute pelters, swearing like that's an effing disgrace, sir. And then they put a sir at the end in a Scouse accent, which I don't think works for rugby, does it?
No, you get Scouts. No, but it is like the posh, and they do call them sir. So the school I went to, they were obsessed with rugby league. I went to a school in Oldham, which just produced a few captains of the great rugby league team.
Right.
And I didn't really play it because I didn't like it. I like to have my head up, and I'm a bit of a maestro in the middle of the pitch.
Sure.
Put the ball at my feet.
Yeah.
I don't like holding a ball and not knowing if I'm going to get smacked. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're not a pawn. You're one of the knights, aren't you?
I'm a general, midfield general.
That's it, generally. Yeah.
I was a midfield general it wasn't really listened to by enemy troops.
a mutiny on the battlefield.
It was the rugby, the sir thing. And that's common. They do that right from being kids.
Yeah.
But it's standardised. And maybe, I don't want to be them old farts and say maybe that's what they should start doing from kids football, but maybe a little bit of respect for...
There's no respect, is there?
There's absolutely none.
But then you've got to earn respect as well, and the way they act, it's hard to have respect. But I do agree, yeah.
Yeah.
And bring back national service as well.
International national service.
Yeah, international.
Well, that's what we've got, that international break now, which I hate. We've only been playing 3 weeks the season, and we're on an international break.
It's always the way.
I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I hate it. And I've had a stick from fans of national teams who who don't really do that much, but say, no, it's good for us because we get to go to Luxembourg. You go, all right, great. Yeah.
You can go to Luxembourg anytime.
Well, exactly. You don't have to go and watch your team draw 0-0 there.
No.
I'm not talking about Scotland fans here, but I'm thinking of Scotland.
I'm thinking of Scotland.
We're always thinking of Scotland when it comes to crap European results.
How could VAR be better then in terms of like, because this has been discussed like forever, hasn't it,
Yeah.
since it started? But like,
I mean, we've never played the game professionally, but that doesn't matter.
But we watch it a lot,
Yeah.
and we understand. And I know there's certain decisions which are kind of like grey areas, but it should like I think cricket is the example we should be looking to. I know you mentioned rugby, and rugby's a good example. I think cricket's like nails it with the referrals. The way they kind of, but cricket is very much.
But you're only allowed 3.
You're only allowed
per
3.
innings.
But
Yeah.
cricket is very much a black and white. There's not a lot of grey area, is there, in terms of like what was.
Well, since they brought in the review system in cricket, you've realised you start to find out how good umpires really are. Now.
Oh, unbelievable!
I mean, really unbelievable.
And they stood there for 8 hours,
Yeah,
for
I know,
5
yeah,
days, and they
exactly.
don't miss a beat. And now and again they get it wrong, but like it's very rare. Isn't
Very
it?
rare, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and that speed as well. You're watching somebody bowling at 90 miles an hour, and then you're not really sure where it's going down leg side or you go, what?
No,
I mean, yeah.
I don't even know where the ball is.
I mean, I claim for everything, mate. I mean, that's anytime I see a ball hit a pad, I don't care who's an inside edge.
No.
That's got to be out.
Well, I celebrate the replays because in cricket they don't slow them down. They just show the replay in the same speed. And I go, oh, he's got another one. Oh no, it's the same one. Same one. But the umpires in cricket are dead old as well. Like
But they've been doing it since they were. I mean, maybe that's. I mean, you can't have old referees. They've got to get around the pitch. There was an argument in the past about having a referee in each half of the pitch. I tell you what, I want taken out of the referee's hands is the time.
Yeah.
I'm tired. There was a game recently. Was it Newcastle and Liverpool? But the ball was only actually in play for 48 minutes or something.
It's getting worse every season, isn't
Which
it?
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. So if you take it out of the referee's hands, so when the ball goes out of play, it stops, the clock stops, like in rugby, and starts again. And then people say, yeah, but the game might last 4 hours. You go, good.
Good. Because I'm paying a lot of money to watch all these packages. So
Yeah, exactly.
I have the klaxon at the end as well, like the
yeah.
rugby league. But also,
And if the ball's still in play,
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
The basketball rule, that play finishes, whatever happens. So the play only ends when it goes out or goes in.
exactly. Well, they do that in rugby as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why they'll always boot it into touch or so on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That'd be great.
Claxon goes and you're on the attack and you need a goal.
Yeah, and then you slide in with a sliding tackle
Yeah.
to knock the ball out of play. What a way! And the siren goes off. Everyone's on the pitch.
Absolute hero.
Nailed
So that's
it.
one way of solving it. Also, the transfer window's just closed with that debacle every year. They try and make it. I don't know. I'm sick of the transfer window. I think you should start a season with a squad and manager, players, and you're not allowed to change anything until the end of the season. I think you should only be allowed a summer to make changes.
Yeah, that'd work. That'd work. Maybe like a little window in the middle. You know, if players like get injured.
Yeah, so you can get loans, but only loans.
Only loans.
Only loan players.
Okay.
But then you had the thing with Isaac now. You're probably more likely to know more Liverpool fans than me.
Yeah.
What do they think of what have you heard?
I mean, a lot of them were very excited about getting him. But
Yeah.
to be honest, I've been speaking more to there's a couple of Newcastle fans I know, and they're obviously not very happy. But in fact, one of them, he's got an incredible level of self-awareness. God bless him. And he sent me this. There was a picture of it's outside St James's Park, sort of would have been yesterday as we're recording, and it was Isaac is a rat, Issa is a Geordie, or Wissa is a Geordie, because they've signed a new player. Yeah. So it's like in one sentence you've just summed up every football player fan's mentality, which is if you leave, you're a rat, but come in, we'll welcome you.
All right, yeah, but so let's say, because I know you're an Everton fan, right? So it's like say there was a player who went on strike so he could get a move to Everton. Just imagine
just
there's
like
a world.
Just like Anthony Gordon,
Just
hypothetically did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To you, to
Yeah.
yourselves. Yeah, he did. You can't trust a player like that coming into your club. I couldn't.
No, I mean you can't. I mean he's a great player, so you kind of want his qualities and skills on the pitch. But as a member of the squad, you've got, because not every player acts like that. In fact, if you look at Mark Gay, he was trying to get a move to Liverpool. He behaved impeccably, didn't he? And
he did. Yeah.
He even scored the other day, and his move fell through, which I'm quite pleased about as an Everton fan because he's a very good defender.
He's a very good defender.
But that, I think it's the double standards that I think most fans are kind of very aware of. But like, when Trent Alexander-Arnold went to Real Madrid, he didn't down tools. He kind of behaved the way he should. He let his contract run down. He got booed on the pitch by his own
And
fans.
then he did that press conference and he goes,
Spanish.
he's been learning Spanish for years. He's been planning that for years.
He's doing the Macarena. What's going on? Where did he learn that?
I mean, when he started to me, I went, that is funny, because this has clearly been planned for a couple of years, this move. That's why he's fluent in Spanish.
Wearing a matador costume.
Yeah, because let's be honest. I mean, footballers have a lot of downtime, but you never hear about what your favourite footballer's doing. So so I do training in the morning, then I go and get a massage and a bit of salad for lunch. Then I go and learn Portuguese. Oh, do you? Right, yeah, right. That's what you do your afternoon.
They go on the PlayStation. I do Duolingo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me. I'm fluent.
Some go in the bookies. Yeah, I'm learning Russian.
I'm learning Chinese because that's the growing economy.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, well, that football league is dead and buried now.
The Chinese league.
Remember
Is
when?
it?
I don't know if it's dead and buried, but remember when they were signing?
I think a lot of people are dead and buried, for whatever reason.
Yeah, but you know when they were signing, like did Tevez go for like £500,000 a week?
Did he go to China? Oh, hang on, this rings a bell now because I think there was an Everton player that went there.
There was a few that went.
Yeah,
but you've heard nothing of the.
No, you haven't.
League
It's
now.
all Saudi, isn't it now?
Yeah, it's all the Saudi
A little
league.
bit of MLS. Do you ever watch the MLS?
I do sometimes. Yeah.
Right.
It's okay. I watch it when it's on. I watch any football when it's on the
Yeah.
telly. And they've still not got it right. They still don't. They still don't understand football over there.
There's something a bit weird about Americans playing football. I don't know what it is. Maybe
They've got some good players. They've got some
Yeah.
good players, but it's still the commentary in that. You just go, oh, no, stop it.
offense.
Yeah, offense, defense.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. That's a shot at the goal. We saw that.
It's a shot at the goal. I think the coverage is quite good though of the MLS from what I've heard. It's all the games take place at the same time, and you can kind of flip between the games.
Well, we have a problem in this country. We pay more to watch live football and our own football in this country than people overseas pay to watch our football.
That's ridiculous.
I was in Australia last year, and for like the cost of £12 a month, could watch any Premier League game.
Yeah.
Any game I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to do that. I mean, they said it's trying to protect the game. How's it protecting it when you've got 7 o'clock kickoffs on a Sunday night?
I know. Bath night as well.
Exactly. Imagine being an away fan than that. Yeah. By the time you get home at midnight, if you can get home, because the trains might not be running after a certain time.
Not on a Sunday.
So Isaac, would you trust him? Would you?
I mean, I'd be keeping an eye on him. I mean, it's one of those things like.
Where's he going to play? So you got Ekitike, who's the only player in football whose name is a palindrome.
Oh,
did you know that?
I didn't know that, but
Yeah.
that makes total sense.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fun to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ekitike.
Ekitike. He scored for him a couple of times, looks all right, but that's surely
the
the
same
position.
isn't it? Yeah. But I think Liverpool have got so many games coming up this season because they I mean, it pains me to say, but they'll be competing on four fronts.
We let the kid Elliot go on loan. I think he's
a very good player. It's interesting, isn't it?
He's somebody I thought Everton might have gone for that because he used to do that a lot. Everton Liverpool players would transfer.
More so, yeah.
You've got Grealish now, who's a great move for Grealish.
Yeah. Oh, he's been fantastic.
I used to have a man crush on him when he was at Villa, but then he went to City, so I couldn't like him anymore.
I never liked him, but now I do have a man crush on him. I've never wanted hair more than looking at him with his little ponytail.
Those calves, the calves on the back. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, he's a beautiful man.
Well, we've signed like 3 players this window who all wear the socks down. So we've got Jack Grealish, we've got Dewsbury Hall, and then we've got Tyler Dibbling, and they all wear the socks low. And I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, with tiny shin pads.
What are the shin pads now?
I know.
When I was a kid, they were massive.
They used to come up to your knee.
Yeah,
basically.
they were like batsman pads, weren't they?
You get caught just above that, you're in trouble.
Oh,
especially with the blades on these boots now.
Yeah, they're tiny.
So Isak, I don't know. Well, it'd be interesting to see how he gets on Liverpool. It's according to the internet over the weekend, it's Liverpool's title to lose now.
Well, I mean, it
probably is.
I have to, because they've not played well the first 3 games and they've got 9 points. So and now they're strengthened, and you think it's just their defence looks a little bit ropey. And I think Van Dijk's still a very good player. But you
got Arsenal, Arteta, the usual level at him.
I mean, at what point does Arteta have to? Well, Arsenal have to look at Arteta's job because it's not like he's failed, but I suppose he has because he's not. He's never going to win the league, is he? He's going to finish second perennially. Do
you think that'll be it? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win the league this year.
I just don't think he's got it.
There's something about the Arsenal team that I can't warm to.
Yeah,
they remind me a little bit of Atletico Madrid in the fact that they're prepared to waste time, and I think their goalkeeper went down with cramp in about 5 games last year. Which if your keeper's got cramp.
Yeah, he's not eating the right food, is he?
Exactly.
Look at the nutritionist. Get it more salt.
There's something hard to like, and I think what's hard to like about them. I know Arsenal fans love him, but I think it's Arteta on the touchline on the.
He's very jumpy about he.
Animated might be a thing, but it does my head.
Yeah. See, I quite like. I don't know what style of manager you prefer in terms of like body language. I like the ones who just sort of stand there. Like the Martin O'Neill was fun at the time, but
it was good because he was a bit of a rarity at the time. Yeah, I like the one who sits down and watches the game, and then when he feels he has to swear at a player, get up and then unload.
Oh yeah,
and then go and sit down.
Yeah.
Was it?
Because then it means something. Then like you've moved.
Remember Sven-Goran Eriksson? He used to just sit there in the dugout and didn't do anything.
Yeah, he was like a Buddha, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was just like lighting joysticks.
It used to wind me up. Because sometimes you've got to get out there, haven't you, to players and go, pull your socks up. He's beating you every time over there. Just nothing.
My favourite clip on the internet is that one of Roy Hodgson where he notices himself on the screen and then pretends to be annoyed. He's looking completely nonplussed. He just looks like he doesn't care, and he's obviously just looking around and he looks up and he sees himself on the screen and he starts trying to look like a manager.
Roy Hodgson. Yeah, that was Roy. Yeah.
Is he retired now?
Yeah, I think Roy's retired. He's nearly 80, isn't he?
He's old, isn't he?
He's done a remarkable job in management.
He's had a great career,
overseas as well.
Into Milan, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Switzerland
boss. So Arsenal won't win the title.
I don't think so.
Liverpool, after the first, Everton, decent start, apart from the first game.
The first game was dreadful. Second half of the first game was all right.
Yeah.
But the first half was one of the worst I've seen. But since then, we've been really, really good.
City have got off to a shocker.
Well, they've just signed Donnarumma, haven't they?
Yeah.
Is it Donnarumma or Donnarumma?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
Again, he fell out with his club. How? What's gone on there?
More shockingly, I found out today, Donnarumma is only 26 years old. He looks so old. He's 26.
Yeah, he's 26.
He's he could still be doing a YTS if those things exist.
Yeah, at 26.
At 26, I don't know.
No, you wouldn't be doing it at 26. No. Okay. That was when you left school. 16,
what was that?
17.
Was it 16 to 20?
No, I don't know if you did it to 20. You did it for like, if you didn't go and do sixth form, you left school. You left school at 16, you did YTS for 2 years. Okay. £27.50 a week was my first YTS wage as a hairdresser.
I get you. As a hairdresser?
Yeah, sorry to bring that up.
No, very, very painful memories. No, I remember what they are. I remember going to a hairdresser once.
Did you?
I used to, yeah. When I had hair, like
I only did it for 6 months. I worked in a salon in an Arndale Centre in Middleton, and it was just for old women would come in. I'd have to wash their hair and then set it in curlers. Because
you strike me as someone who'd be a cracking barber. in this modern day? Because I've always admired your facial hair and your hair always, and your style evolves as well over time. You know, there's different eras of Mick.
Yeah, no, I'm like
there's two of me.
Madonna of comedy.
Well, that's it. Yeah, it's like whoa, like what is it? Taylor Swift, the Eras tour.
Yeah.
Kind of your thing as well. There's only...
Yeah, but you did that thing which I always respect any man who's bald. You suit being bald anyway, but you leapt before you made the decision.
Yeah,
let's go early here.
Let's go. Come on, lads. Yeah. It's not working. Let's get you a taxi.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, let's get out of here. I mean, I appreciate you saying that, but I think probably because I'm quite tall, people didn't spot that things were worse up there than they realised.
Yeah,
so probably I think I left it hanging on for too long.
Like Jurgen Klopp had a big crown missing, but nobody saw it until he bent over.
That's why he wear that hat. Yeah, and then he goes to Turkey, come back, and then it's all gone. Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind being bald, but I had crap hair anyway, so it was an easy decision for me. Yeah, it was terrible.
But you were in a metal band.
Yeah, so I had long hair then. And that was bad.
What did you look like with long hair? I think I've seen a picture.
Like a psychopath. Just like a Halloween costume. That's what it looked like.
Well, you were in so hopefully we'll discuss this over the course of episodes. But you were in a band that almost made it.
Almost made it. Yeah, the bitterness lasted for a good 20 years, but about a month ago it stopped. It's funny because some of the other band members, I still see them and they're still really bitter about what happened. And obviously, I moved on years ago.
What was it called? What was the band
DBH
called?
We were called.
DBH, which stood for?
It didn't stand for anything, but the previous band name was Dirty Blue Hook, and we couldn't think of a name, so we decided to call it DBH. So people used to say, what's it stand for? And we said, it doesn't stand for anything, but deep down we knew it stood for Dirty Blue Hook, which is a terrible band name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just random words together.
Yeah, but you were kids. That's what you come up with.
Yeah,
that's how you people do stuff like that.
Oh,
we play games. A few of the pubs I drink in, you can invent a punk band name by using a name of an animal and a kitchen utensil.
Oh, that's good.
So pick a utensil.
Yeah, it's whisk.
Pick an animal.
Parrot.
That's rubbish.
Whisk parrots.
The parrot whisks.
The parrot whisks. They sound like a folk combo.
Yeah, they sound awful. They sound like they do a bit of blues as well. Yeah, maybe that's a rubbish example. I'll come up with more. So, City, dreadful start. Seems to be making a fist of it. The teams have come up. Well, not making a fist of it. It's early days.
So far, Sunderland have looked all right, haven't they?
I know, at home especially. I think that's where they're gonna. That's how they're gonna stay up. Is going to be their home form. Yeah, a couple of decent wins as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too early to tell anyway, the shape of the table.
Yeah.
But, I think Chelsea, after that opening draw, is starting to look.
I mean, they should be. The amount of players they've got. I know you can't list them all in the squad, but they've got like, they must have like 15% of all the world's players.
Didn't they have something like 30 players on loan a couple of years ago, which is mental.
It's just...
But they signed them all up on this 8-year... I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think it's to get around the PRS. They sign them on 8-year contracts. They spread the wage over.
PRS is music, isn't it?
Oh, PRS is music. So is it PSR?
Yeah, PSR.
PSR, right, okay, whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't think any fan understands it.
I don't think my club understood it for a few years, and that's why we got points taken off us.
Exactly. Also, United, we got fined for it a couple of times as well. Chelsea had transfer embargoes. And City just got charges.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Apparently, it doesn't matter.
Rules.
It doesn't matter.
We'll find out before the apocalypse whether they're guilty or not. But Chelsea, look, I think Chelsea should put a different fight, like put a good fight this season, because they've got a lot of attacking players. The manager seems to know what he's doing. They won the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
They've got players who can win games.
I couldn't get on board with that Club World Cup.
Not at all.
Also, worryingly, in America, it was like a rehearsal run for the World Cup next year, and it was shocking.
No one there, was there?
There's nobody there. Games stopped because of thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, and lightning. Yeah. Dangerous. Games starting later because the heat was too nonsense. Absolutely. He's got
And Diana Ross wasn't even there to miss a penalty.
Yeah, exactly. But
come on.
Why have they had it twice? We've only had it in '66. Never had it since. They've had it twice since then. US.
They've had and they don't even play.
Exactly. It's not even that. Yeah.
And
nonsense.
all the grounds. I mean, I don't know. Are they going to put the roofs on?
Apparently, some of the games they are going to have the roofs. Yeah,
because that changes everything in terms of like the humidity and
they reckon so. Yeah. They tried that, didn't they, with indoor cricket once?
Yeah.
They realised it affected the way the ball swung and moved. Yeah.
Are you enjoying the show, or maybe you're not enjoying the show? But either way, we'd love to hear from you. So drop us a line at taproomtramps@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
The only time football was affected by, and it wasn't conditions, it was the shape of a ball. Do you remember the 2010 World Cup in South Africa?
Yeah.
Nobody scored from over 18 yards because the ball was like a flyaway.
Yeah, it was. I remember that. And the keepers were like complaining about it because the balls were like flying everywhere.
Exactly.
And
And then they had them annoying
vuvuzelas. Oh, do you know when that World Cup finished? Because I love the World Cup more than I think I love my family. When it's on, I just become so obsessed with it. It finished, and that was the first World Cup. I was like, oh, thank God that's over, because I feel like I had tinnitus, and I was worried that like the next World Cup, because I think the first game of the next World Cup was a few vuvuzelas in the crowd. I was like, oh no,
I thought it was going to be a thing.
But it wasn't. Thankfully, it was just...
I know there was stories of some grounds banning them. So I was like, thank God for that. Yeah.
They're quite big. I don't even know what
they're awful. Every time I heard a wasp for years after that, I thought it was a game. So I used to just turn the telly down and watch. First time I was watching TV without commentary, which it takes a lot of getting used to. Yeah. It's like being in a pub, you sit in a corner. Yeah. You just can't. You look and you go, I don't even know what's happened now. You see a foul, you see somebody arguing, but you don't. You need it explaining by the commentator. Yeah. When you're there at the game, it's different. Yeah. So Liverpool's title to lose. Isaac will find out with Ekitiki. The Championship, the state of the Sheffield teams, Wednesday and United.
That's outrage.
Wednesday in so much trouble as well with also ownership issues, financial issues, and so on. But Sheffield United have had a nightmare of a start to the season. I mean, they got beaten in the playoff final last year. And
I think Sheffield is one of those cities where it shocks me. Bristol's another. You forget what big cities they are. Yeah. And they just don't have a presence in the top league, and they very rarely do. I know Sheffield Wednesday were in the top league. And
Sheffield United have been quite a few times.
United have been recently, but in terms of like ever-present sort of, you'd think cities like that would have this huge...
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday were like for quite years.
In the Panini years, the football sticker years.
Yeah, they were always there, and Sheffield United were... I think they were both also in the very first year of the Premier League, which if you talk to some people under the age of 35, that's when football started.
1992?
But that's when it started. There was no other player there. And they'll tell you that any player before that couldn't play in this era.
Oh, yeah.
Which always does my
head in. That's ridiculous.
It is. You get any class player from any era and give them today's facilities, diets, training...
Oh, God, pitches.
Oh, the pitches.
Rules.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't foul. I mean, Maradona and Messi, I know that's the big thing. And you probably come down, I'd come down the side that Messi's probably better. But Maradona got kicked in a way that Messi never got kicked. And he played on pitches that are, you wouldn't even walk on them now.
My old man was upset. One of his idols was George Best. But he used to get booted pillar to post on the pitch, all over the pitch. But they all did, all class players at the time.
It wasn't even a foul.
Remember Glenn Hoddle? Because he could control the game from the middle of the park, would get lumped, but he'd take it. He was quite a strong. Yeah. Well, can he give it back, and then he'd blame it on karma or something. That's going back in time. It's a shocking state of two Sheffield clubs is well, especially for a city, they both go down.
Oh.
I mean, I imagine there's a slight joy in both fans knowing that you're both...
but it's like jumping down a hole with your partner, isn't it? Like, we'll go together.
Basically,
As a
it's
city,
like a tandem fight. It's a tandem parachute jump. There's no parachute.
Cut the cords.
Yeah.
But has any city ever had two teams get relegated from the same league in the same year before? Has that ever happened? Or is that... Because...
that's a good question.
I don't know if that's happened. Because
that's a good trivia question.
I know City and United have both gone down, but that was in separate.
Is that something we could Google? Jay, we can find out if any two teams from City. Because Bristol City, Bristol Roar was there. Might be one. So I'm trying to figure.
Dundee United.
We're talking all the leagues now. Okay, Villa, Birmingham, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a couple of London teams in the past.
I suppose London. I wouldn't really count London though. I know it's a city, but. Big city, innit? So I don't count it as a city. It's more a capital.
Because it's a big city, you don't count it as a city?
Because I'm a northerner. I've got a chip on my shoulder. It's not a real city.
It's not. I do like going there, but I love coming back.
Oh, yeah, I love coming back.
It's fantastic to come back. But it's all right, I do like going there.
I like visiting. I had friends who lived there, and I've never lived there, and I think I regretted not moving there in my 20s, but then when I got into my 30s, I thought, no, it's not for me.
God, no. Yeah, I know.
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive, yeah. I've got a mate live down there, and he's paying £1,500 a month for a room in a house, not a house. Oh my God! Actually, for a room, you're going. What are you doing? Whoa. You're 55.
Come on, sort yourself out. Yeah. My friend used to live in London, and she lived in a house share with like 3 other people, and one of the fellas was deaf, and he used to watch a lot of pornography and didn't realise the sound was up. And apparently, he was making some noises as well while he was watching it. So I'll leave you to work out what those noises were.
Yeah, but I bet you they spent the entire time when they was on trying to figure out whose noises were who. Yeah. But you can't help yourself, can you? You go, is that no, that's him.
It's a good party game, that.
It is actually, yeah.
Drinking game.
Who's making the noise?
Whose noise is this?
No, it's never happened before.
Happened.
AC Milan and Inter Milan were relegated to Series B in the history, but never in the same season. And Birmingham and Aston Villa around similar, but never simultaneously.
Never in the same. Wow, so Sheffield.
What a terrible, terrible title that would be.
Oh my God, yeah, that would that. Yeah, but bit of history.
Oh, bit of history. Yeah. Well, we like living through history.
Well, we do as well. Yeah, because Sheffield did a terrible thing. The lead mill has gone now in Sheffield. Did you ever gig there with your bands?
I've not with my
I've
band.
gigged there as stand-up.
I've gigged there as a stand-up, but it's a beautiful venue.
It was
when it's
fantastic.
full,
It was amazing.
absolutely
Absolutely
amazing.
But
and you do feel like a rock star when you're on there,
Yeah, you
even
do.
doing comedy, because the monitor speakers and stuff. And at one point, I put my foot on the monitor speaker like Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. But then I thought everyone thinks I'm trying to be Dave Chappelle, so I took it off immediately. But beautiful venue. What a shame it's gone. So many of these like grassroots music venues are just being like
I don't know
ripped
what
out.
the reason for they'll explain it's financially or whatever. I think there's a compulsory purchase order gone on it.
There often is, isn't there?
Well, it was inside the dressing room. They'd have all the newspaper clippings from all the bands, from all the old magazines, Enemy and Melody Maker and all that. Yeah, you did. You felt like you were a bit of a rock star in there. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's a shame that's gone now. But yeah, Sheffield could have two.
It's a great city. It's a great city.
Two
I
teams
love going there.
relegated.
But yeah.
So we've touched on cricket before. The weekend was 100 finals.
What do you think of the 100, Mick?
I hate it. I don't see the point of it. No. Why did you just do 2020 with 20 less balls? I don't get it.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, make it radical, different. My person, what I do is I think you're only allowed to pick 4 bowlers, or recognised bowlers in your team, but it's 10 overs of 10 balls, and everybody apart from the wicketkeeper has to bowl an over.
I like that.
You've watched that, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to figure out where can you stack your bowlers, where do you put them in
That is
there?
a good idea. Because one of the joys of Test cricket for me is the fact that you get someone who's the best in the world at what they do against someone who's doing something they don't normally do. When you get the tail enders batting, Chris Woakes coming out the other week with his arm in a sling like he's in WWE. It's Chris Woakes music, oh my God. And he comes out. That's a great idea to have, like almost like penalty shootouts when you have goalies taking them if it goes that far.
Yeah, or even then, so every outfield player apart from the wicketkeeper has to bowl an over of 10 balls, 10 ball over. But then the batter's coming out, it's randomly generated who's coming out, so you don't know who's coming out next.
Yeah, so it's like the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, that's good. What about this as well? If you throw in like just one ball of all those 10 overs, you can throw something that's not a cricket ball. Like it could be a tennis ball, it could be a rock, could be anything. It could be a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. And what's it? And then what? I
don't know what
off that.
We just got to whack it.
Oh right, you just got to hit it.
Right,
yeah.
Yeah, but it could bounce in a way you're not expecting.
Right, yeah.
Might be a safety issue if there's Rubik's Cubes flying into the crowd.
Yeah, or rocks even.
Rocks as well, yeah.
So somebody's bowling at 9 miles an hour, you don't want to...
Have you never played cricket with the rock, though, when you were a kid?
We used to call the big... so half a brick was called a half Charlie, we used to call it, or a jocker. A big stone was called a jocker. So when I was little, if I came in the house and said somebody was throwing stones at me, I'd get hit and told to be sent out. But if I came in and said somebody's throwing jockers, there was a game changer then.
Wow. And a half Charlie, does that make a full brick a Charlie?
I don't know. I don't know. We just call them half Charlies.
Half Charlies.
Yeah,
a good
I
name.
know. I mean, it's a different term now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You have to call a special number for that.
Yeah, exactly. 2 a.m. Yeah, can I get my half Charlie?
Have you watched
want the
any of
Accrington?
Have you watched any of the 100 then? Like, what are we on? Year 4 now? What is it?
Well, it's year 3.
Year 3.
And the men's was won again by. I've actually got it written down here because I paid so little attention to it. It's the Oval Invincibles won it for the 3rd year running.
Yeah.
And they beat the Trent Rockets.
Boring, isn't it?
Names are up.
Yeah.
So the women's one was the Northern Superchargers women's team beat the Southern Brave. I don't think that's a good name for a women's team.
No, it's...
They're being brave.
I know.
Aren't you brave playing
the
cricket?
Southern Havenger goes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
We because I'm one of the best things I've ever achieved in my life is marrying a woman who likes Test cricket. She loves Test cricket, so we will sit for hours and watch it. So when the 100 started, she was like, right, let's pick a team. But it's dead hard to pick a team that you cared about just like that. You've got to have some kind of emotional attachment.
Yeah.
So I think we should have picked Lancaster. It wasn't Lancashire, was it? It was Manchester.
Manchester Originals.
So I think we picked Manchester Originals, and she's a Liverpool fan, and she had a problem with going for
Of course,
Manchester.
you'd have to do, yeah.
But I was like, well, Manchester's like, that's where Lancashire is. That's what Merseyside used to be. So
Yeah,
we're
exactly, yeah.
So I was fully on board. And then we were looking at the kits and the sponsors, and she's got a nut allergy. I'm glad she's not here. And one of the teams was sponsored by a nut company. So we were like, well, we can't pick them.
Right.
I don't know why. We just couldn't pick them. So I think we went for Manchester in the end. But I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't like because they're sponsored by New Balance. They've got the big MB on it. But I think if you're going to be the Manchester Originals, it should just be wearing Fred Perry's.
Oh, God, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
big Parker coat.
Fred Perry's. But it's like, and playing in kickers, just wearing kickers.
Yeah, pure street cricket.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be great, wouldn't it, to get kids like playing, just wearing street clothes.
Yeah, well, maybe that's how you should play anyway. You know what I mean?
So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you just. I don't think the 100 is necessary. I don't know why they brought it on. They're always trying to come up with ways of saving cricket. Understandable.
Yeah.
2020, I didn't think it'd take off, but I like it now.
I like 2020, yeah. But I think 3 different formats of one sport, I think is quite enough, isn't it?
I think it's enough. You don't need 100. Has it taken off anywhere else? Do the Australians do it?
I don't think so, because they got the Big Bash, and then in India, obviously the IPA, which has kicked off the whole 2020 thing.
Oh, the
I don't
IPA,
think because there used to be a 2020 league in Britain, didn't there? A tournament in Britain. I don't think is that gone now?
Oh, we do. We do have the 2020 trophy. They've got the finals day coming up in.
Oh, is that still going then?
I think it's this weekend. So there's 2 semi-finals and a final played on the same day.
Right.
And I think Lancashire Lightning are in the 4
right.
as well.
My bad. I mean, I don't know whether proper cricket fans would look at me the way I look at football fans who only support the international team, because I really only can get too excited about when England play.
Right.
So I don't know what
I used to go and watch Lancashire games.
Right.
Sometimes you can get in, the weather being bad, they let you in free of charge and all that. You know, you might be a game for on Sunday for nothing. But so they used to be like 5-day games. They changed that to 4-day games, which has sort of improved it slightly. But they tend to play all the county games early summer, and traditionally early summer we have a lot of shitty weather.
Yeah.
So you get they start in April. They go.
Really?
Match was drawn. Yeah. They start that. And I think they've got a couple more rounds to play towards the end of the season. But that's the county game struggles. They struggle to get people into the county game.
That's what I've heard when I listen to TMS for like 5 days on the trot and ignore my family. They talk about like the county games, not because that's where obviously all the players come from for the international squads. But it's suffering. But they've been saying that for 20 years. So
they've been saying that for years. It's since they started with central contracts thing. So all the best players are taken out of the county game. They sign up to England.
Yeah.
And they don't even, when they're out of form now, or they need to bat or bowl coming back from an injury, they don't really play that many county games to get themselves fit. Which is,
No.
Yeah, the game's changed like that.
Game's gone, Mick.
The Test cricket, I think, is alive and well. I think it's thriving.
That last series against India was absolutely phenomenal.
Well, then the embarrassment of in the West Indies of Australia. That was. You look at that, you go, oh, that's.
West Indies, though, I mean, what an amazing moment in sport in that late 70s, early 80s, that this small collection of islands had the most phenomenal team.
Have you seen Babylon's Burning?
No.
The documentary
No,
about
I
that
haven't.
team? You've got to watch it.
Oh, I've got to watch that.
You've got to absolutely, it's amazing. So they managed to bring the islands together and galvanised them. And they were superb as well. They were
good sports documentaries, nothing better.
Yeah, that's true.
Sports and music documentaries I could watch all day.
Did you ever see the one about Lance Armstrong?
Is that where he's looking into the camera talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, because by the end of it was a 2-parter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At the start, I was like, oh, God, here he is, look at him with all his excuses. By the end, I was fully like a member of his cult. He had this weird effect on me through the telly, and I was like, what do you want me to do, Lance? I'll kill me firstborn, whatever it is, inject it into my arm, Lance.
Inject me some blood as well.
Give me some what you're having.
The science behind that cheating on that is unreal.
Unbelievable.
So it must be going, but this is, so I used to watch Tory fans quite regularly, but after all that, I can't watch it because you don't know you can trust in it.
No, it does take the magic out of it. And I know there's always talks about doping in other sports, especially sprinting and stuff. But football, generally, whether they keep it on the QT, I don't know. But it's very rare that that's an issue. You're not watching someone going, they're cheating. You're watching them saying that for a different reason. But
see, the thing, the last few years I've been watching a United team, and I think they've been smoking weed before they got on the pitch. Some of the effort they've been putting in.
Get off the ket, lads. Ridiculous.
Right, I'm not sure what kind of area you live in. I live in an area that is quite vocal. And the first couple of weeks ago, I thought it was because there was some sporting going on when St George Crosses started.
Oh, you thought it was for the Women's World Cup, Rugby World Cup?
I thought it was for something. I didn't know. I thought there was a tournament going on. And when I saw my first roundabout with a George Cross on it, are you in an area like that? There's quite a few where
not so much. I mean, I live in Liverpool, don't I? So, I mean, I know there are pockets of Liverpool, anecdotally, that have had that sort of roundabout painting mob turning up, but I think most of it, I know there's that thing that other people get annoyed with where we say we're Scouse, not English, but I think what that means is it's just like we always feel like we perceive ourselves to go against the trends of what the rest of the country's going. Whether that's true, it's not always the case, but that's our perception. So I think you don't tend to get that flag waving stuff. You know, even when England are playing in a tournament, you get less of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. I've had a couple of people saying to me, "You were ashamed of the flag." I'm going, "No, that's not ashamed of the flag. I'm just bemused by it all."
Yeah.
And what the thing is what's your reason for putting it out? I mean, I've been upsetting by a few by going online and saying your St George Cross is upside down. I go, what? How do you know that? I go, look at it. You go, what? You can't be upside down. Yeah. I mean, pointing out a Union Jack that's upside down is quite funny.
It's quite funny. Yeah.
But I mean, it's I don't mind. You want to pay it roundabout, fine. If you want to go and shout at a hotel, if that's how you spend your weekend with your kids, I mean, you only get to see them every Sunday anyway. But you know what I mean? It's sort of that attitude. Yeah, it's fine. Do you know what really puts right when it comes to flags? I don't know what it is about, but flag bunting.
Yeah.
I don't know that if I walk into, I don't mind flags up in a pub if there's an international tournament going on and all that. But if you see bunting on streets of flags, I go, oh.
Well, especially if you're trying to do it for the reason that a lot of these flags are going up now, because it creates a party atmosphere, bunting, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I know.
The fear that these people
I'm not really a fan of it. I don't like bunting.
No, well, it makes me think of Dame Vila Lynn, and it makes me think of the Second World War.
Second World War,
and then a lot of people died, so you kind of miserable.
Yeah, street parties.
But the thing about shouting at hotels is interesting because people are like, these people in this hotel aren't from round here. It's like, yeah, because it's a hotel, and like locals don't stay in hotels, do they? Because that's what hotels are for.
Yeah.
I think that with the flag, a flag is like it's like any symbol, isn't it? Any symbol only has weight attached to it, determined on the person who's waving it, what their intent is.
Yeah.
And I think some of the people at the moment are using the flag because they feel scared and they're trying to make other people feel scared. And I think that's quite sad in terms of a country that is built on this multiculturalism.
It's sort of emboldening a few people for comments. Do you ever remember? Do you ever watch Cracker? Do you remember when Cracker was on television?
I didn't watch it religiously, but I remember.
There's a scene where Christopher Eccleston, who's a copper in charge, and it's some racist, like a racist group, like a far right group. Got and they're all that, but he's pointing. They support Man United. They got the Man United picture up, and he's pointing out the black players in the team. Going, colour. Just like, basically, your ideology is this,
right?
But this is what you support as well. Yeah.
Oh well, the thing is, you can't really use logic when it comes to these conversations because a lot of it's built on emotion or, unfortunately,
if you're going to counteract, so you're going to start painting. What kind of flags would you paint?
I mean, the pride flag would annoy a lot of people, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
in that brigade. But I don't know. I mean, whether everyone just starts waving the flag around, because then it's everyone's. It's like taking back ownership of the flag. Because I used to love, I used to love wearing Ben Sherman clothes. A lot of that's got the Union Jack flag on.
Yeah.
I'm very left leaning myself, so. But it's a nice flag. It's good primary colours.
It is, yeah.
It's a great flag. It looks great on a Zippo lighter.
Yeah.
Great for lighting those Molotov cocktails that told the police. But maybe that's the way forward. But it's interesting how it all gets whipped up so quickly, and it sort of makes me feel a bit sad when you think the level of anger directed through the flag towards people who are coming to the country.
Yeah.
Could be directed in multiple other areas that I think everyone feels anger towards, I'd
worry about so it's becoming associated with a certain group. Oh, that's what it is starting to be. Now imagine you're a kid you want to go and watch England playing football, and you've got your St George Cross for you. You might start thinking, well, is people going to think I'm waving this flag now because for different reasons rather than the national team?
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think there's always a debate whether you can put flags up. So you say, put flags up. Put as many up as you want.
Yeah. Put them up. I think the Prime Minister was interviewed, wasn't he, the other day, and he sort of does what he always does, which is like sort of jump on whatever's happening and pretends he's part of it.
Nasal voice.
I love the flag. I like the flag. I always sit in front of a flag. It's like his house has just got like bunting up 24/7.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there having his roast dinner in front of a big Union Jack.
but it brings out them which sometimes in the when you're out having a quiet drink and them that didn't happen in our day kind of guys. Them I don't like calling them boomers. I mean I'm Generation X. They're boomers or older, but they always seem to be that generation. And
bought the house for £12.50.
But then as we've said, they had to remove 5 tons of asbestos before they could get in a bedroom, and it didn't do them any harm. These people. Yeah. They're the ones sometimes you'll have interesting chats with the flag. But they're the ones, because they weren't even in the war, but they start chatting like they fought for Queen and Country. And you go, so which war?
Which war?
No, they weren't in one.
Falklands?
Right.
No, missed that one as well. Missed them all. But they're the same people who take pride in the war they never fought in, but also refuse to feel guilty for slavery, which they were also not involved in. So pick a lane, because if you weren't involved in it, just be yourself and be a nice person.
You'd think that.
But often these people actually and I think there's a real problem, isn't there? Which is like so much discourse is online and it's not real. It's not real discourse. It's not. I mean, isn't it something like over 50% of the traffic online is now bots? Do you reckon?
Yeah, of course.
So you're not even arguing with a real person.
Yeah.
You're arguing with bots arguing with bots. I think we should just go, you can have the internet, we'll leave it to you, and we'll just go back in the real world.
Many times you've done that, you're doing a complaint online and it is a bot you're speaking to, and you just go, please can I talk to a human?
Yeah.
Aye, what level of thing? And they give you an options to, you go, please, I just want to talk to a human.
Please just I'm lonely, I want a human, please.
Yeah, exactly.
My WhatsApp's got an AI thing on it now. I'm sure yours has as well.
Right, has it?
Yeah, I accidentally found it. I must have pressed the wrong button or said something, and it just went, hi, I'm your AI helper, can I help you? And I started having a conversation. I was bored on a train. I started saying, my name's Sam, what's your name? And they were saying, I'm the AI WhatsApp bot. And anyway, basically, we're going for a drink next week. So.
I'm getting confused with it. I am a prof. I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm out of touch. So last year, some pictures came out online of Morrissey throwing up in an Indian restaurant.
Oh, right.
And I thought, what? How have they got them? It's not like it was AI.
Oh.
But I started telling people, "Have you seen these pictures of Morrissey?
Oh my God,
he's lost it." But and then somebody said that's AI, and I was like, "What is it?" And then some of the AI stuff I was seeing, you go, out. It gets to the point where you're not going to be able to prove it.
Dangerous, isn't it?
It is very dangerous, yeah.
I had a conversation with my mum. I probably shouldn't say this on a podcast, but I said, we need to have some kind of password system in case someone phones you up as an older woman and asks you to transfer money to me using my voice.
Oh, right, yeah.
So the password is, we haven't come up with one yet, but because that could happen. I've heard about AI audio. Sort of saying, Mum, I'm in a jam, I need...
Oh, that's a good system to have, that. Yeah. Exactly,
I don't know what the password will be.
They usually say, people say a use a phrase that they know you would never use, I'm off to Twickenham at the weekend.
Or, I love you, Mum.
Yeah. My family means more to me than anything in the world. Right, he's in trouble.
Panic, everyone.
Something's gone on. So the flags thing, I mean, the thing is, it connects with sports as well, because we've got the Women's Rugby World Cup going on at the minute. England should win that.
They beat America, didn't they?
Well,
massively.
Yeah, but that was a pace thing, which I quite enjoyed. Yeah. Anytime the Yanks get slapped, it's great. I mean, since the last final, when New Zealand just beat them, they've not lost a game since they've won.
Is that true?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sort of like the powerhouse.
Where is the World Cup, the Women's World Cup?
I think it's in the States. It is in the States, yeah.
Because, the Men's World Cup, Rugby World Cup, that is when I get into rugby a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have a little look at the Women's World Cup.
Yeah, you should do. I think we've got to the quarter-final stage now. Okay. And Ireland, Scotland and England have qualified. Wales didn't qualify. Right. But, yeah.
I quite like rugby sevens as well in the Olympics.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's just very free-flowing. And
yeah, it's true.
It's not really a proper game of rugby, I suppose. It's more like a kick around on the park, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember when they used to do old pros seven-a-side tournaments on TV and five-a-side.
Oh yeah.
But what about seven-a-side on a full pitch?
Oh God, that'd be knackering, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
knackering.
You'd adopt Wimbledon's old style, wouldn't you?
Oh,
just be
you'd have to. Everyone get up. No offsides. You can't have offsides in seven-a-side, can you?
Fly goalie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd have to play with fly goalie.
Oh, definitely. Or goalie in and out, as we used to call it.
Yeah.
Goalie when needed.
Not
goalie stick, which is when you've got to.
Oh, right. No, fly goalie was anybody who's nearest to goal could act like a goalkeeper.
Yeah, and sometimes you'd have one of you to handle it, and then another one would handle it, and they go, well, we swapped in between when the ball was in the air.
Yeah.
We swapped
You ever
goalies.
play 60 seconds?
No.
So you'd score as many headers and volleys within 60 seconds.
Oh, I remember headers and vols. I
Yeah,
don't remember the 60
and then
seconds
there was 007 as well, which is a countdown. 7, you had to score 7 headers and 7 volleys.
Oh, I didn't play that.
And if you failed, you went in goal, and then you made.
We used to play Wembley, where one of you be a team and the outfield players would be a different team, and then if the goalie caught it or you missed with a shot or a header volley, then you'd have to go in goal. You go all the way through to Wembley. And my childhood memories of that, it wasn't just me and my mates playing on the park. Like Bradford actually won the FA Cup that day in my head, and I scored the header because it was like your imaginations are off the hook.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but I used to play games when I was a kid. Now I sound like that old fart in the pub now. Play games in the day, which would last all day.
All day.
There'd be all day games.
Hours.
You just come and go as you please. And grown men from the pub would
join in.
They'd join in.
Yeah.
Mental.
Randoms.
It was mad. Yeah, on any scrap of land or any street where you could find any space. Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
The last game I played, I went to Ibiza with the family a couple of weeks ago, and sat by the pool, I had about 3 pints of lager. I think it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, oh God, just have a little nap. And then they said, oh, we're doing water polo now. We're a player short. And it was a properly organised game with nets and obviously a ball. And we had like these caps to denote the teams, and they had a referee. And I was like, okay, I'll play. And I was a little bit pie-eyed. And then this woman joined our team, and she was amazing. This Irish woman, she was amazing, and she scored the winning goals. We won 3-1. She was aggressive. She was like, and she was the only woman playing.
It's a dead violent sport. Have you seen it?
Violent sport.
Underneath the water, they're kicking each other and grabbing. Yeah,
Because this fella who I just said hello to a couple of times by the bar was grabbing my ankle and he was scratching my shoulder. I was like, what's going on here? Anyway, this woman wins the game for us. And when we're getting out, I said, have you played before? She went, a couple of times. And then I spoke to her husband. I said, your wife's amazing at water polo. And he said, she used to play for Ireland. She's a professional player.
So she had a ringer on holiday.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And then she went home the next day, so I never played again.
Oh, it's a shame.
It would have been good. But that was a good game.
She could hustle.
She could hustle.
She could on holidays. Yeah.
Care to put some money on this, fellas?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, pick. How many's in a team on each side?
I think one day we had 13 on each team. It was too many. I think normally it's about 7, isn't it?
Is it
5,
7 and
7.
9? Is it how many's on a water polo team?
It's a prime number, I think.
Is it a prime?
I have no idea.
What's a prime number again? But one all divisible by itself.
So 1, 2, 5. Great podcasting this.
13 on each team. Jesus.
13.
There's 13 in the pool, each team allowed to have 7 in the water.
Or 7 in the water at any one time, but
But they play in deep water, so
Right.
you're constantly having to swim, whereas we were in the little...
I wouldn't be out doing deep water.
No,
That'd be awful.
I was just walking.
I'd just have a rubber ring round.
On a liner with a little pina colada.
Yeah.
Just nodding it in.
So where was that? Where did you go?
Ibiza, San Antonio.
Oh, is that like what the class of the hippie side?
I don't know if it is. It's more like
Or is it the party side?
It's the party side, but
Right,
we were about
okay.
3 miles outside.
Yeah, I've never been somewhere I've never been. Actually, yeah.
Good. The hippie market was good.
Right,
You know,
okay.
you do feel like you just like it's not genuine. None of it's authentic. It's just like,
What? Really?
yeah.
Nobody's there saving the planet.
Honestly, no one, not one person saved the planet when I was there.
Yeah.
Very disappointed.
Yeah, it's a thing that was on the news last week that I noticed. I don't know if you've seen it. Shrinkflation. They've started admitting they're doing it.
Can you define shrinkflation? Because I think I know what it means.
Right. So, for example, large coffees used to be sold in 100 grams. They're all 95 grams now.
Are they?
They've all gone down to 95 grams.
Right.
Which apparently is equivalent to 6 cups of coffee less, but they're charging you the same amount of money.
Is this what we're talking about? The beans or the actual cup that you
The
get
actual
from-
amounts,
Oh,
no,
right.
so the measurements that they're doing. So everything's getting smaller, but they're doing it. But some economic, what they're called, economists was saying it's not the correct way of doing it by doing it because when you do it, you start it's having decreasing circles. But yeah,
Right.
So I didn't realise that. So you get a large instant coffee, 95 grams. It used to be 100 grams, but that's 6 cups less of coffee.
And they're charging the same
Same
or
price,
more,
or
same-
sometimes more.
Wow. It's all gone wrong, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I've got a Nectar card, I've got a Tesco club card, I've got a Co-op card because sometimes you're in Tesco's and you go, this bottle of wine's $9.99, but with your club card, it's £1.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it.
I know. Have you ever forgotten your club card? Or because I've got it on my phone. Sometimes the signal doesn't work in
God, you
Tesco.
can put it on your phone, can't you?
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to like give him one of my lungs here. It's so expensive without the club card.
Yeah, club card. You got to scan that as well to get the pay as you shop thing now, which
Yeah.
got in Sainsbury's now.
Which I find very, I quite like the use. I feel quite powerful.
I see one once in Tesco's where, so if I buy my veg, I take it out of the wrapping, scan it, and then I put it in one bag.
Oh, good.
But I started doing that because I saw an old boy doing it once,
Right.
and they when they check your shopping.
Yeah.
So yeah, all he had was bags of veg. So and he had all his receipts, what things he scanned stuck to the side. The label stuck to the side. So this woman went, "Why are they not in bags?" He goes, "They are in a bag." And he goes, "They're in a bloody big bag." Right? She says, "Well, I can't wear these." She went, "Well, you stop me. You're going to have to." Right? So she was scanning a thing. The first one she scanned was for potatoes. I think it was for like 2.5 kilograms of potatoes. So she's having to pull out individual potatoes, put it, and actually before she got to the end of it, I was watching this before she went, "Oh, it doesn't matter."
She didn't spot all the batteries underneath.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I once did a flight from London to Manchester with. He was in charge of security at airports, and he told me a tale about years ago. He was at Heathrow. There was an old bloke gone through, and he had loads of. They were doing the scanner, the X-ray machine. But he had loads of cans in his thing, and they said stop him, and people were getting angry on this old man's behalf. Because he was going, "They're for my grandson. I'm taking them for my grandson." People were going, "Leave him alone. He just cans. He doesn't know what he's doing." But he was going, "You can't pick cans fruit." Anyway, that's not the reason why they stopped. It's not the reason why they stopped him, because in the bottom of the bag was 6.5 kilos of marijuana.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
That's what he was taking to his grandson. Yeah.
Oh, and do you think the cans were a little like,
I don't know what they were.
No?
Because he said this security. He said if the cans hadn't been there, we might not have. Because he was an old fart. He sort of said, "Yeah, you'll need some spaghetti hoops, my grandson." So he doesn't know whether they spotted the weed because of the cans or not. He's never figured that out.
Because you'd think he'd be a good candidate for being a drug mule if you look really like vulnerable, and friendly.
Yeah, you can't trust anybody.
Can't trust anybody these days.
But maybe that's a career for me in 20 years' time.
Maybe.
That's drug smuggling.
I think it's a very good career because you don't have to pay the tax man a thing.
Yeah. Right, so International Week this week.
Yeah.
I think England, Darrow O'Brien once said about England's world qualifying squads, he said they get teams like Luxembourg,
Andorra,
they get Mordor, they get, what's it called when you go through the wardrobe?
Narnia. Yeah.
Which we do.
We do. Is that because we're seeded though?
But isn't it rubbish?
It is, yeah.
It's rubbish. I think there should be two pots. There should be a pot for the top teams and a pot for the next level teams, and they should only play each other. You know what I mean? I think, it's better. It's
because also the next World Cup is isn't there 36 teams in it?
Yeah, it's been expanded.
So it's going to go on for 6 weeks. I think it's really long, and it's even going to test my patience. But it's also going to mean you're going to get a lot of crap teams in there.
Yeah,
really crap teams, and it's good to have the minnows in. But you've got to have a certain level of quality, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean. Yeah, so I think the toughest team we've got in the England group is Serbia.
Yeah. Are they any good? I can't remember any Serbian players. Liverpool used to have a Serbian player. Soboslai, is he Serbian?
It's Soboslai Serbian. I don't know.
Serbian.
Nemanja Vidic, we had at United.
Of course,
Serbian.
yeah.
There's a few, but I think they're the toughest team they've got there. I think they are, maybe.
I just don't care about England until the tournaments. I just don't care. I want them to qualify, but I just don't care.
They're playing Andorra.
You just can't.
What?
I know. Do you remember when they played San Marino and San Marino took the lead?
Yeah, but it's still the quickest goal, I think, in qualifying history.
That was
13 and a half seconds.
Do I not like that?
Do I not like that?
It's a classic, wasn't
it? Was that what he came from? Or was it?
I think it was against Holland, wasn't it?
Holland, yes.
With
Tell your mates he's cost me my job. Yeah.
But the international break comes so early in the season that you just think, we've just got into this.
I know.
We've just remembered how much we love domestic football.
Yeah.
It's all happening. All the pyramids playing. Mind you, I think there's still some lower league games.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. League One and League Two. But some of them have been postponed this week because they have players in their teams that play at
minor countries.
Yeah.
But yeah, the party's just started, hasn't it? It's let's turn the music off. That's
know,
all
but this
read
is
the
one
book.
when you go in, please don't come back injured. You start signing.
Yeah.
He started well the season. Then he comes back and he's out for 6 months. You go,
I know, because of a dodgy pitch.
yeah.
That happened to Neville Southall in '86 in the running. Everton, Liverpool going for the league. Neville Southall plays for Wales on a terrible pitch, gets injured. We have Bobby Mims in goal for the
I
running
remember Bobby Mims.
and the cup final, and we lose both to Liverpool.
You blame that on that?
I blame it on the pitch. I was 8 years old, and that's the narrative I've been fed, as Ryland would say.
Oh, to Ryland. Right, I think we'll wrap it up there. I'm not sure how long we've been.